The world, it doesn't want your body strong. It wants you passive. It wants you overweight. It wants you overstimulated. It wants you addicted. That way you're too exhausted to lead. Because strong men, they build strong families. Strong families, they build strong communities. And strong communities are the last threat to a system that profits off your weakness. A weak body leads to a weak life, guys. And if your body crumbles, your kingdom, it's going to follow. Today, we take it all back.
Leaders are not born in a womb. They are forged through heat, pressure, and a whole lot of sweat. The Fire Forged Leader podcast serves the audience through exploring leadership at work, in the community, and with the family, using a practical perspective and real-life experiences from the host, Steve Baumgartner, and his guests in The Forge. Now, it's time to enter the Forge with the Fire Forged Leader.
I still remember one morning like it was yesterday. The sun wasn't even up yet. I was standing in the bathroom, staring at a man I barely even recognized. I was bloated. I was heavy. I tried to flex. Nothing. I tried to feel strong, and I couldn't. I had gotten clean from old habits. I was wiping away old habits and replacing them with virtues. I thought I was free. But my body, it was still trapped in weakness. Now, later that same day, my son came up to me, and he was holding a football, and he was just knee-high to a grasshopper. And he said, "Come on, Dad, let's play." And I made it maybe 3 minutes before I was gasping for breath. My hands were on my knees, and I was pretending like I just needed a quick break. But I wasn't fooling him. I wasn't even fooling myself anymore. And in that moment, the shame, it wasn't just about being out of shape. It was about realizing that I was building this entire life that my body couldn't even protect. If an enemy came for my home, could I fight? If my family needed my strength, could I carry them? The truth, it hit me like a freight train, guys. And I realized something that morning. It was clear as day. This isn't just about fitness. It's not about vanity. It's about honor. It's about honor. And it's about obedience. And it's about worship. Our bodies, they're a gift from God the Almighty. And when we treat them like trash, when we neglect our bodies and we abuse them, we're simply desecrating one of His most personal blessings that He gave to us. Brother, your body matters more than you've ever been told. It's not separate from your leadership, and it's far from that. It's actually the starting point. Your wife, she needs your strength. Your children, they need your endurance. Your mission, it needs your energy. Hear me clearly here. You don't have to be a Navy SEAL like some of my previous guests. You don't have to be an elite athlete. But you cannot be weak. You cannot build a strong house with a crumbling foundation. In 1 Corinthians 6:19 through 20, the Bible reads, "Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have received from God. You're not your own. You are bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with your bodies. Weakness, it creeps into the mind first. It creeps into your marriage, and it creeps into your leadership. Strength, though, strength is obedience. Fitness is stewardship of what you are given. And movement is worship to the Almighty. Now I know that everybody just says, and the formula sounds so simple. If it's that simple, why don't we do it? People say all the time, move more, eat less, you'll lose weight, you'll be fit. It is simple. It is that simple. But simple doesn't always mean easy. And I get it, guys, it's not easy. But the reason why I don't believe that it's easy is because we don't tie it to a deeper mission. We look at it from a vanity lens. But when we tie it to a deeper mission, we tie it to a sacred why. Again, a sacred why. When we don't have that, it gets crushed under the weight of convenience, under the weight of cravings and distractions. When you move your body as worship, though, when you fuel your body because you believe it's God's temple, and when you treat your strength as an offering to the people depending on you, well, then the formula doesn't just get easier, it becomes natural. And that's the shift. This isn't just about looking better. It's about building a weapon of obedience. It's about living ready for the fight. All right, are you guys ready for the 3 tactical steps I'm going to give you today to reclaim that body that is the temple that you should worship in? All right, let's go. So number 1 is you got to move every day. You can't skip. And this doesn't have to be complicated to start off with. Start off with 5 minutes if you haven't done anything up to now. And then move to 10 minutes. Then to move to 30 minutes. I want you to start off with walking, maybe some push-ups, maybe some jump ropes. If you can, run. If you can't, crawl. But move every single day. Build upon it every day. Movement, it's life. Stop sitting on the damn couch eating the Cheetos in front of TV. Use your body for worship and move. Second thing is I want you to fuel yourself like a man on a mission. You're not that garbage can that you treat yourself like. So stop eating like one. Today, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Make one meal cleaner. Cut out one processed thing that you eat in a day's time. Make one better choice, then build upon it. Fuel the mission. Don't fuel your feelings. Fuel the mission. Your body is that temple that the Holy Spirit lives in. Treat it like such. Number 3, I want you to actually honor your sleep. I want you to honor your sleep. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's a weapon. Tonight, simple shutdown. No screens 30 minutes before bed. I want you to get quiet. I want you to put your hands together and pray. Thank God for one victory that you had today, even a small one. Hell, it could be that you took one processed thing out of your diet. It could also be that you moved today. Then I want you to rest like a warrior preparing for tomorrow's battle, because that's what you're doing. Many guys, they're out there and they're looking at their body like it's their enemy. Your body's not your enemy. It's the battleground where God will forge your leadership first. You were not built for passivity. You were not built for mediocrity. You were built to be a warrior, to be a king of a kingdom. But you gotta start with the temple that he gifted to you. Start today. I want you to move. I want you to fuel, and I want you to rest. Honor the temple you were given. And if you know you need the structure, if you want to build alongside men fighting for the same future, I want you to step into the Forge Leader Blueprint, which is the 12-week hybrid course that I've developed with high intensity to get you there quicker. Or you can join the Knight's Order, which isn't led by me. It's one of the leaders in my organization. But you will join a team of other knights that will help you reach all the same goals at your own pace. The links, they're down there in the show notes. So I want you to hit one of them, if you're so inclined. This is how we take the kingdom back. One man, one body, one battle at a time.
You have just experienced the heat and pressure of the Forge. Remember, words without action are meaningless. Now, after the heat of the Forge, shape your thoughts, quench your brain, then put your new tools to use, adding to your leadership. Tune in next week for more lessons from the Forge.